Welcome back everybody, you're at CE Tech Tips, and today's video I am going to be doing a review of the Nanoleaf Canvas. So these units, I actually found this walking through the store, thought they looked pretty cool, started reading the back of the box, and you can see right away you can actually do a number of different things, some different patterns. Really, I think it's going to be eye-catching. Also wanted to actually put something right here on this wall, so we'll see if it fits there, and maybe I can make it do some cool things. So let's get to unboxing, guys. So a couple of things to note. This one is a starter kit. Starter kit comes with 9 light squares, but it also has the power unit as well as the control unit. And then these two boxes here are add-on packs. So the add-on packs are only 4 squares. That works out to about $25 a square, which is fairly expensive, but Best Buy actually has a deal going right now that you buy the starter kit, you get 4 extra for free, and I just happen to have a gift card for $100, so I got an extra one. So at the end of the day, I got this for 250 bucks. So we'll see if it holds itself up for art for $250. So let's get to the unboxing. So the first things up is, let's get into this unit here. We'll see what's inside. So the nice thing about these is that it actually says it's supposed to respond to touch. I have 4 little boys, and so I can assure you that that will be put through its paces. It also does voice control through Alexa, and it also can synchronize with music. So that should be pretty interesting. So first things first is, here's a pairing code, as well as some setup videos online. Gives you some patterns that you can look at doing, different patterns for different amount of squares that you have. So I will have 17 light squares, so that should be interesting. All right. Okay, and so this is the square here. So what's cool about this is that you can actually change their shapes. You have different connector pieces on the back. And so based on the connector pieces, you can move them along the wall and create different shapes and patterns with them. So we'll see what that looks like. And then this looks like the control unit. So the control unit is where you can actually touch the different components, and I'm assuming that's going to change a bunch of things. And it can also obviously hook up to your phone, and you can control it from your phone as well as Alexa. So all right, so we got our power brick. That's actually quite large, actually. And this looks like the way that you connect the unit to the squares. So each one of these power bricks can control, or rather power, up to 25 light squares. The control unit itself can control, I believe, up to 500 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 500 of these. I'd love to see someone who has 500 of these running. That would be pretty insane. I'll start with 17. And so these look like, these are called the linkers. So the linker is what actually allows you to connect the light squares together. And so there's actually a little sliding notch in here. The one question that I did have is whether or not you can actually run them like this. Now I don't know if they can actually bend, so we'll see if that's possible or not. These don't look very flexible. No, I'm gonna say they are not flexible. And so I think I'm gonna be stuck with just a pattern on the wall. that is only 2D and can't go around and wrap around the wall. That's unfortunate. So this is the add-in pack. So the add-in pack, I suspect, won't have much in it other than 4 light squares. One, 2, 3, 4. And we have some stickies and some linkers. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up. There's another 4 in here. But let's get this set up and see what it looks like. I am pretty excited to start putting some patterns together and go from there. We'll see you in a bit. All right, so we are 2 weeks later. Boy, it's been an adventure with these Nanoleafs. I have to say, you know, I had some trouble setting these up. So I could not get the control to actually pair up with my phone. And so I actually worked with Nanoleaf support. It sounded like I needed to figure out some settings on my router. Most of my home network is actually on 5 gigahertz, and I do have 2.4 gigahertz, but it just didn't seem to connect even when I manually set everything to 2.4. So they sent me out some new control units, and one of the things I tried is I had a iOS through the iPad, and I actually was able to get it to work on the Apple device. But the reality is actually it still worked even without that. It just meant that you'd only get the default scenes that came with the control unit from the factory, which was still a pretty good selection. Now, that being said, everything's now working. You can see it has a number of things. But what I wanted to actually show with you today is how it works, a little bit of some of the different settings in the app, and how I was actually able to get that to wrap around the wall. So let's get started. So the first thing is I have a couple extra units here. Part of my troubleshooting is I actually went and bought another 13 more Nanoleafs. So right now I think I am up to 34. So a little far cry away from the 500 that the control unit can actually support. So this is just going to power up. And while that's powering up here, just take a minute. One of the things that I went out and purchased was actually the linkers. So by coming from the box, it actually comes with these hard linkers, which are perfect for, you know, a flat surface, a wall. But I did want to be able to go around the wall because I think it gives it a pretty cool effect for the video. And so these ones are actually from the Nanoleaf store, and they're flexible up to 180 degrees, which is quite nice. So you could really do some cool patterns and go around walls and whatnot. So they're just like this little unit here, so pretty simple. And I have 2 that actually run off of this. The other thing to note is the power supply that comes with the starter kit is good up to 25 panels. After that, if you're going to go past the 25 panels, then you need to either put in additional 25-watt power supplies that you can plug into any of the panels themselves, or you can actually upgrade to their 75-watt, which is good up to 75 panels. So that's actually what I did here, because I just wanted one cord, and that's what we did. So you can see here, we got the panel all lit up. So the nice thing about this is that it's very simple to configure. So one of the things that you can do right out of the hop is I would encourage you, if you're going to set this up, is to kind of design it out first before you start putting panels together. I ended up just putting a bunch of panels together, and my children said, hey, put them here and there, and so I got kind of a mix mash of stuff on the wall. We're going to move them around because I didn't stick each one of the panels, which was nice because they could actually just sit there delicately. So here's another panel. So you can see here, this basically has a number of different linking connectors that you can adjust accordingly. So this is a two-way link, and you can put it any which way on the back side. And then on this side, you can just decide that, hey, I'm gonna link it, say, up here. If I can get this correct. And bam, the unit will come to life immediately. So overall, it has this really kind of unique design, just the way that the light disperses from the square. This gives it a cool look on the wall. I have to say that the video doesn't really pick up the true color. I've been trying to adjust the camera settings to get it to look better because they put off quite a bit of light. One of the things to note is this is supposed to last up to 25,000 hours. So I think that works out to, you know, if you had it on for 3 hours a day for, I think that's like 21 years or something. So it's going to last pretty much until there's something better out there. But I think it gives a really cool look, great ambiance. But also one of the cool things is within the app itself is you can actually download different colors and different palettes. So once you've got it configured, you can come in here and there's a library of all kinds of different scenes and what they call playlists. Those playlists actually give you the ability to have them rotate through different scenes. And some of them can be rhythm driven. So if you want to have like a dance party or something cycling with kind of music, it actually does a really, really good job of picking up beats and sounds and whatnot. So I'll actually showcase some of that a little bit later. But what I found is that it features games. So you can play like the memory game where lights will show up, Pac-Man. There's a whole bunch of other ones in the App Store. And they're all free. So you can just download them. It gets uploaded to your control unit and away you go. So super, super cool. I'm very, very impressed by this overall. And so I think Nanoleaf has done a fantastic job with this product. And you know, I'm super excited to add more to the wall. Once you start, I don't think you can stop because it's kind of addicting. You're like, oh, I just want maybe a little bit more here, a little bit more there. So yeah, so let's take a look here. So one of the ones I have on my list is some of the dance party. So we can just basically click the dance party. It will basically move over to the control panel. It will then shift, and now it's picking up my voice as it changes the light pattern on the wall. And what's cool is that it will just automatically rotate as needed. So it keeps a really nice, fresh looking experience overall. The one thing to watch out for is when you're taking the panels, once you've mounted them off the wall and you've used the two-way backing, is just be really, really careful. I was a little overzealous and actually pulled it right off the wall, took a little bit of drywall with it. So we'll have to patch that up later if we decide to take them down in the future. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. I have a bunch of toddlers at home, so they've been playing with it. These are all touch activated as well, so you can see that they actually light up as you touch them. So that's a pretty cool feature as well, I think. I love it. I'm gonna give this 2 thumbs up. That's the Nanoleaf Canvas. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please like and or subscribe to the channel. I'd love to get your feedback. Comment down below. And till next time, bye for now.